it kind of let me know that there were other people out there that were thinking the way that I was thinking and feeling the way that I was feeling. And they were telling stories that related to me, and they made me feel less alone.
Every week, we hit the road to tell the stories of the people, places, and events that make Hunt County great. These are our friends and our neighbors telling their own stories in their own words. Stories worth knowing and sharing. These are the stories that make us proud to call this place home. And around every corner, we find something else that makes us want to celebrate Hunt County. This program would not be possible without the support of our generous sponsors. Thank you.
I consider myself an amateur filmmaker. I do everything involved in the process. Starting from writing, directing, always acting. I would like to tell stories that people can relate to and that can hopefully give them that same feeling that somebody else gave me when I was 16 years old. I have a good buddy, Brandon Westbrook, who does pretty much everything I do with me. We started making sports highlight tapes and it evolved. And so we have this progression. We can go back, 20 years and look at how it started and how it slowly got better to where we are now. When I was about 15, 16, I felt pretty alone, realizing that I was not quite the same as most of the people that were around me. So I'd watch small independent films. What that did for me was it kind of let me know that there were other people out there that were thinking the way that I was thinking and feeling the way that I was feeling. And they were telling stories that related to me, and they made me feel less alone. The reason that we make art is not for people to like it. Because what you're doing is you're putting a piece of yourself out into the world. And if someone says, I don't like that thing, then it's almost impossible to say, well, that's a piece of me. And if you don't like that, you don't like me. But that's not what it's about. We don't make art for people to like. We make art for people to relate to. It's the broken parts. What matters is that you enjoy making it, and that you're fulfilling your needs when you make it. And when you put it out there, it's not about some person seeing it and approving it. It's about the right person seeing it. Because it's not about if it wins something, it's about who needs it. I started with one that's called No Good Deed, and it's like a revenge thriller kind of thing. And then I filmed another one called Seeking Priest, and it's a comedy. What we're filming now, I really wrote it from my perspective as a son and as a parent. And so it's really cool and cathartic because it's like me talking to me. A period of time where I was pretty down and I just knew I needed to do something. And so I started taking pictures. What happened was I was seeing all these places over and over again, and I just needed to change my perspective, and I needed to see them in a new way. And so I started just getting out and laying on the ground or standing on my truck and just forcing myself to see things in a different way. Everybody has that perspective, and we just don't believe in ourselves. But it just took a positive mindset and actually picking the thing up and doing it. Just change your mindset. Pick up your camera, pick up your guitar, pick up your paintbrush. If you can pick up a camera, you're a photographer. If you can pick up a paintbrush, you're a painter. If you can pick up a guitar, you're a musician. The only thing that is keeping you from that is you telling yourself no. Every time you have any interaction with a person, you have a choice. That you can put a bright, colorful stroke on their canvas, or you can put a dark black one. You never know when somebody walks into your life how many black strokes their canvas has on it. And your little interaction that means nothing to you could be the one that turns their canvas black. And we should always be cognizant of those choices that we're making on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis, the way we treat people. We should always be striving to make masterpieces out of human beings. I don't know how many people in the world find a thing that they absolutely are in love with. But for me individually, I'll never be happier than when I'm doing it. And I could do it every second of every day for the rest of my life, and it will never lose of its magic. I am Michael Lester, and I celebrate Hunt County.
If you liked this story, help us celebrate by sharing it with your friends and family. Our stories appear on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and cable TV on Juice 34. You can also find us online at celebratehuntcounty.com. If you'd like to suggest someone to feature in our program, email your idea to stories@celebratehuntcounty.com. We also want to thank our sponsors for making our storytelling possible. We hope you'll support the hometown businesses that keep Hunt County strong.
Family is very important to us, and that's why we wanted to bring family to our business.
We tell folks that at Home Texas Real Estate, we work as a team and we're all working together to try to sell your house, or we're all working together to help you find the right one that you want to buy.
With At Home Texas Real Estate, it's our family helping your family.